Good morning. Look who's under the bird feeder. I think they're doves. So I'm headed to drop this stuff off at the thrift store. All the jeans that were in my closet are in here now. And I'm going to Kroger for a few things. Well, I'm back from the thrift store and Kroger, and I have a small shopping haul. I desperately needed milk for my coffee. I had just enough to have 1 cup this morning with my breakfast, and that was it. So I'm going to go over what I got. I bought 2 half gallons of milk. They were each $3.79. Salsa for chicken soft tacos I'm going to make later were $3.99. Was $3.99. I think it's ridiculous that this costs $4 or almost $4, but whatever. A bag of potatoes for $2.99. This is 5 pounds. A bag of white onions for $3.79, and this is 3 pounds or 1.36 kilograms. Nutty oat bread, $1.99. Mini romaine for $3.49. It was the best looking lettuce for the price because the cheapest was a head of iceberg, and they were all half rotted. So it's going to be a couple days before I make these, unless I make a salad. I got them for the chicken soft tacos. 18 eggs for $3.99. They were on sale. They're the reason I went to Kroger today, because I needed eggs. Potato chips, Kroger brand, they were on sale for $1.67. I think they're usually $1.99. So I got some Sargento cheese. There's 10 slices or 7 ounces. 198 grams for 2. It was $3.99, and you buy one, get one free. And Kraft cheese was also on sale for $3 a piece. I got 1 apple, 1 Granny Smith for my oatmeal. I forgot to check the price on it. Or did I write? I did not write it on here. This 1 apple was $1.07. $1.07 for 1 stupid apple. Isn't that crazy? That is insane. This bunch of bananas was 52 cents. $2.29 for carrots. It's a 2-pound bag or 32 ounces. 907 grams. This wasn't on my list, but it sounded good as I was passing the cheese and yogurt aisle. Chobani Greek style yogurt, peach and cherry, and they were $1.25 each. Mushrooms, which were not on my list, but when I was walking by to get to the carrots, it sounded good in my chicken roast, so it was $1.99. And that is for 8 ounces or 226 grams. And then the Girl Scouts were selling cookies. I used to be a Girl Scout when the boxes were 3 times as big as they are now, and they were $1.50. At least that's what I remember. $6. $6 for this little bitty 9-ounce, 255 gram box of cookies. But I like these, and they're Thin Mints, and they'll last for a very long time. So, and it's going to a good cause. So my total for my first shopping trip in February was $47.85. I saved $10.97 on coupons, and then another $10.97 on Kroger savings. Wish they could just put the price down, but because like Sargento cheeses, 99% of the time it's buy one get one free. So why play games and pretend like you're giving us a deal? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put all this stuff up, and I think I'm going to try and clean my window because it looks really bad. I think it's all on the outside. And then I'm going to go back to boxing stuff up, and I forgot to put one box in the car when I took it this morning. So I didn't do a very good job. The vacuum wouldn't get all of the stuff off mostly the outer part, the frame. So I need a hose with a sprayer. So that's gonna have to wait till winter. It's gonna have to wait till spring when the weather warms up to give it a good spraying. Decided to have a little snack with my coffee. So I got a couple of the Girl Scout cookies, and then last night I made some shortbread that I sliced up out of the freezer and baked them. Still working on the freezer. It's getting low. I might take this lunch meat out since I have some bread now. And I still have alfalfa sprouts that I sprouted I need to eat. So I just made lunch. Sandwich. The chicken that I thawed out in the fridge. Swiss cheese and some of my, well, the rest of my alfalfa sprouts and chips and water. Yeah. So I'm gonna go eat. Then I'm gonna go pay some bills and start working on filling more boxes full of stuff that I don't need. It's now full of hangers, and I still have more to get out of my closet. So it's been a long day. I got up kind of early for me this morning so I could go to Kroger and mainly get eggs and some milk and a few other things, but it was mainly for the milk so I could have something for my coffee and my oatmeal. So I've been just trying to get all the stuff put away. I went through all my shirts in my closet and I got rid of over half of them. They're boxed up. They're in my car now for the thrift store. I got rid of some of the boxes that needed to be broken down. I put them in the I don't remember what it's called, recycling bin that I have outside. I have more than enough for my garden already in the garage, so I didn't want to add more to it. So tomorrow I'm just going to arrange, well, I have a couple more boxes of stuff to go through in the back bedroom, the one my son's gonna be sleeping in a couple days, and then I'll rearrange the furniture in there and dust everything, get it ready for him, and then I'll work on the table so that we can actually eat on the table while he's here. So I went over my budget. I paid some bills earlier for the month of February, and I was looking at last month. So I said in my previous video that I went over 16 cents on my food budget. I'm trying to keep it at 200 so I can eat up all the food in the freezer. It's mostly garden stuff and some other things that have just, it needs to be eaten up. But I did better on my gas, so I'm budgeting $40 for my gas a month, and I still have $5.49 for my gas that I could have used. I don't really go long distances. Of course, I don't work, so there's none of that travel constantly. It's just to the grocery store, run errands, that type of thing. Maybe to go see my daughter. She lives in another town. So I'll just add that on to my gas budget for later on, hoping that I get to go on some little short trips. There's a couple places me and a friend want to go see, and we might do that in early spring. I'm defrosting my one of my little meals I made up of my curry, just to take a break from the yakisoba, and I'll go back and eat some of the yakisoba tomorrow that I made yesterday. Oh, I need to eat my other butter roll. I might eat that for breakfast. So thank you for watching, and you all take care.